Greetings, YouTube, and here is my current collection of Tolkien's works. So, here I have the paperback Del Rey edition of The Hobbit. As you can see, I'm currently reading it right now. And this is a nice little edition of The Hobbit. Not a whole lot in this particular edition. It has Thror's map, but as with these smaller paperbacks, it's kind of hard to see the full map. But we also have the Wilderland map. But that's The Hobbit. The enchanting prelude to The Lord of the Rings. Which brings me to this. I'll actually save this for last. But here we have my paperback copy of the Silmarillion, which is basically the Bible of The Lord of the Rings. The whole history of the races, of the different creation of the world and all that stuff that you would expect to find. Yeah, it goes over the origins of the Lord of the Rings. It's the story of the First Age. Excuse me, I don't think it goes over the creation of the world itself, but it definitely goes into the origins of a lot of the main important characters. Definitely an important piece for anyone who is delving into Tolkien's writing. But it is definitely a difficult read. I read it about 6 years ago almost, and I did not understand any of it at the time, but I plan on reading through it again after I complete The Lord of the Rings. And then here is The Children of Hurin. And this is a short story that was mentioned in the Silmarillion, from what I remember, which was fully fleshed out into an actual novel. And this specific paperback, has some lovely illustrations by Alan Lee. So you can see, I don't really want to open it too much because, again, this is a paperback and the binding tends to get really worn out over time. And I want to preserve these as much as possible until I can acquire a hardback copy. So these are my paperback pieces. And then here we have the Big Chief of my Tolkien collection. I just picked this up like a month or so ago, and man, this thing is just awesome. So this is the deluxe edition of The Lord of the Rings, illustrated by the author. Got some nice gilding of Tengwar text, the signature and the Eye of Sauron. So we swap this to the back. Oh, we got some more Tengwar along the page edge, and it's a nice red color. Some more information. I think these are just quotes from different outlets. And let's see if there's a price on here. I don't think I think I paid maybe $60 for this. It was actually not very expensive, considering. And there's some maps that come along with this. I'm not really going to show them in this video. Oh, here we go. US $90. So I guess I did get it for a pretty good price. Okay, so there's a little bit of damage here from shipping, I'm assuming. Lord of the Rings. There's a ton of reviews online on YouTube about this particular edition, so I'm not going to go too in depth. I just wanted to show off my current collection. Here we have the ring verse. I'm just going to skip through, see if we can find some. Here we go, Rivendell. Beautiful illustrations. And this includes the entire story of the Lord of the Rings, consolidated into one volume, which is quite nice. Chapter 3, the Black Gate is closed. So let's take the dust jacket off and show you guys what the cover looks like underneath. So this is what the cover looks like on the front. The Eye of Sauron. And then if we go to the back is blank, but the binding is really nice looking. And it comes with a ribboned bookmark as well. This is a really cool volume, and I'm quite glad I picked up. And I'm excited to read it once I finish The Hobbit. But this was my current Tolkien collection, and I have read both of these. I read both of these years ago, and I didn't understand hardly anything about them at the time because I'd never read The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings. But I'm starting off easy with The Hobbit and then moving on to The Lord of the Rings, and then afterwards I'm going to reread these two and maybe understand a little more than I did the first time. So yeah, this was my current Tolkien collection. If I remember, I'll try to put some links as to where I purchased these at. These two were from a mall that I went to, and then this one I purchased at Barnes & Noble's, and then this one I got on Amazon. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and see ya.